Good evening, and thanks for joining us a little later than usual tonight. I'm Diane Daniels. Pete Buttigieg back home in South Bend tonight after quite a weekend of campaigning in Iowa. That state holds the first in the nation caucuses that lead up to the 2020 presidential election. WSBT 22's Max Lewis is at the live desk now with more on the next big item on the South Bend mayor's agenda. Max. And now to some breaking news out of Elkhart tonight. We have just learned from police they are looking for this missing 14-year-old. She is Yura Lofton Cantrell. She was last seen at her home at 2035 Francis Avenue today at about 2:30 in the afternoon. If you know where she may be, you are asked to call police. As the nation looks ahead to this Thursday's one-year anniversary of the Parkland school shooting, today a local group gathered to mark Gun Violence Survivors Week. The Moms Demand Action chapter in South Bend held their event today, and the members say 96 Americans die of gun violence every day in the U.S.
We're coming together as Americans to say this is not acceptable. Other countries don't live with this level of violence, and there are things we can do to make our voices heard. We can contact our legislators here in our community.
The Moms Demand Action group says in the last year there have been more than 300 mass shootings in the United States. Monday, jury selection will begin in the third murder trial for Wayne Kupch in St. Joseph County. He had his first two capital murder convictions overturned in the 1998 deaths of his wife, Beth Kupch, her ex-husband, Rick Molesky, and her 10-year-old son, Aaron Molesky. This time, Kupch will be tried without the death penalty on the table. Instead, the prosecution will seek life without parole. 150 people will be called for jury duty. A larger jury pool is being used to ensure Kupch gets a fair trial. The defense had argued that the case should be moved out of St. Joseph County. One man is dead following a crash in Cass County. It happened late last night. Cass County Sheriff's officials say 39-year-old Travis Lee Slaybach of Elkhart lost control on Sunset Boulevard in Porter Township and then crashed into a tree. He was not wearing a seatbelt at the time, according to authorities, and he died as a result of the crash. And now we want to give you a look ahead to a special report we've got coming up for you tomorrow here on WSBT 22 News. Selfies and social media. Some teens wouldn't think of posting a photo online without a filter. But have you ever thought about how that may impact teens? With just a swipe on your cell phone filters, it allows you to change the way you look, slimming your face or making your eyes appear larger. Psychologists say it's natural for teens to compare themselves to their peers, but filters can blur the line between fantasy and reality. A local plastic surgeon says he's seeing an increase in the number of teens seeking out cosmetic work, and it's raising a red flag.
Well, you have
WSBT 22's Leanne Tokars takes a look at how filters may affect teens and what can be done to help. Watch Filtering Reality tomorrow night after the Grammys right here on WSBT 22 News. And up next for you tonight at 11, a look at where things stand in Virginia following all of the political upheaval in state politics there. The political turmoil in state government in Virginia continues this weekend. Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax facing intensifying demands for his resignation. Meantime, Governor Ralph Northam made his first recent official public appearance today. CBS's Nicole Killian has more.
Of the 5 work days are looking on the windy side. There I said it.
And spinning hearts on one of those days.
Yeah, looking lovely.
All right, thank you, Ed. Stay with us. Sports coming up next. Girls basketball regional championships were on the line tonight. Adam will let you know who's moving on to the state tournament and who's heading home.
I'll have all the scores there as well.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Adam. Stay right here. Ed's back with your forecast next. Well, before we go tonight, here's a question you may be thinking about. Do you want to build a snowman? Most of us do, right?
Of course.
More than 1,000 citizens from Moscow obviously wanted to do that very badly. They brought their paint, clothes, shovels, and decorated the annual Battle of the Snowman contest. Teams had 2 hours to build and decorate their snow creations, and man, they do take it seriously there, that's for sure.
And what are we supposed to build with here? We don't have anything.
I
don't know, maybe
keep it that way.
Maybe a little light snow tomorrow, not much. And then wintry mix next week. We're tracking pretty active week ahead.
All righty, thanks, Ed. Thanks for staying up late with us tonight. Have a great evening.